What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another Marvel Future Fight video. Alright, so in this video here, we're going to be taking Supergiant in World Boss Legend, and I realized that I haven't done any, standalone videos of Supergiant since transcending her, so that's what I figure, I'm going to do that today. We're going to take her in against Knull and Mephisto, and see how well she can do there. I've changed around just one thing, I guess, since you last saw her, so she still doesn't have any Urus equipped, because I'm still trying her out kind of bare bones right here, because I haven't really tested her too much with this build. We don't have her first or second skill leveled up, which we don't really need. Everything else is leveled up. For the ISO 8 set, we have Power of Angry Hulk. It is not fully awakened, stage 6. And then I ended up switching out her regular obelisk. So I used to have a guard break, mind damage, 160 proc on her, and I upgraded her to a CTP of Judgment. So I wanted to try her out on this to see what kind of damage she can do. She was doing pretty good for me with the regular damage proc obelisk. Her timing was very tight in terms of how quickly you had to cancel her skills or how well you had to time her skills, because you could accidentally proc pretty easily, but at the same time I think she can still work quite well with a regular damage proc or even a CTP of energy. It just seems like you have to be kind of lucky, I guess, to not have it proc on the first or second hit from the 5th skill when you're trying to transition into the 3rd skill. So that's kind of the only issue with her. So that's why I decided to put a CTP of Judgment on her to try her out that way. Uniform is sitting at Legendary, so I haven't got that up to Mythic quite yet. But yeah, this is the big change here. So I'm quite curious to see how strong she is going to be. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it and take on Knull first. There'll be timestamps in the description below for each of the fights if you want to skip straight to Mephisto, or if you wanted to re-watch the Knull fight afterwards or something like that, you can just click on that in the description. But let's go ahead and hop on over. Alright, so here we are over at Knull Stage 2. This is a team that I decided to go with. We have a Cyclops here for leadership, and also his uniform support, or 4-star passive there. And he does have a CTP of Insight on him as well. So we got pretty much a triple buff there going from Cyclops, which is really nice. And then we have Storm in, because Storm actually boosts elemental damage, and Supergiant there does all mind damage, so we can actually take advantage of the Storm for this particular fight here. I've already used Mystique and Valkyrie, so I don't really have them as options, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to go with this team up here to give her more of the fighting, well, not more of a fighting chance, but more of a chance to keep up with some of my other clears that I've been doing with Silk and Spectrum, to kind of see where she sits in terms of power level compared to them. And I think she has healing, so we don't need that one. We don't need the ignore dodge, so I think we just go with this one here. Yeah, let's just go with this team here, because she should have perfectly good survivability without needing the heals from anti-venom, or from venom, because keep always saying anti-venom, but we don't need the anti-venom uniform anymore for the heals. So yeah, I need to kind of break that habit. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, I'm liking that. So let's, oh, didn't get into the that's just the damage from the 5th skill that was kind of lingering on the ground there. That's actually pretty nice. So let's do this, go into the awakening skill. Ooh, see what kind of damage we can get here. Okay, that's some nice damage from that awakening skill. Still going. Oh, we're stunned. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Alright, come on. So far so good in terms of losing my guard break immunity, because I had guard break immunity on my obelisk before that I switched out, so I was afraid I was going to keep getting knocked back here, but it doesn't seem to be happening. Did she have invincibility on one of these skills? I forgot, but either way she wasn't really getting knocked back at all, so I'm actually very happy with that. I think this ignores oh, it doesn't ignore iframe. Ah, that was the 3rd skill. That was a waste of my awakening skill. Whoops. For some reason I thought her awakening skill ignored iframe, but I was wrong. Oh no, he's going to, I thought we had one more rotation. Well, mess that one up. That's going to hurt her time against Silk and Spectrum. Stop it. Alright. Let's do this. We get our heal. So yeah, it's just the third skill that... Oh, that didn't push him. Come on, hit him. There we go. So it's just the third skill that ignores iframe, which is good to know. Because that kind of just messed up my damage there. She definitely could have pushed him to 22 bars before he did that attack, the unblockable attack, where you kind of have to dodge all the symbiote tendrils that he shoots at you. So that was just my bad there. So she could definitely keep up with Silken Spectrum in that aspect and some of the other characters that I've tested. But ooh, that's nice. And now we can actually take advantage of that ignore iframe here. Let's get all this going. And can we get him to 7 bars? Oh, come on. Yes, there we go. That's something, though, that Silken Spectrum couldn't do, that Supergiant has an advantage with. She can just say, you know what? Screw your dragon. I'm just going to... Oh, well, we got knocked back there. I'm just going to knock you all the way to the last phase. I think she has invincibility on her awakening skill, so I might have been able to just start with the awakening skill, and then we would have been able to do damage while we're waiting for Thor to break his guard. Oh, we do have to do one more rotation here. So the awakening skill on its own wasn't enough to take him down for the final for the final bar there, but that was quite impressive considering I did that mess up and we had to run around and wait for him to finish that attack before we could push him to 22 bars. So that definitely hurt her time, but she still did that very quickly. So yeah, I'm very happy with how Supergiant is performing with this CTP of Judgment on. But again, she was doing really solid damage with just that regular 160 damage proc I had. She definitely was clearing Knull here. It wasn't as fast as this, but she doesn't need, is what I'm trying to say, a Judgment or Rage, I think, to perform very well. You're just going to have to, like I said, kind of get a bit lucky on her procs because they can trigger early, so that's something you need to keep in mind when you're playing her. But either way, looking really good here. So now up next is going to be Mephisto. Let's see if she can destroy him as well. Alright, so here we are over at Mephisto. We're going to be using the exact same team that we used against Knull here. So same leader, same support there. And what are we going to use here? She has her own healing, so let's see if we can do this without having a healing striker, because I can't remember how much her heal actually is, if it's going to be substantial enough, because we're going to have all the burn. So yeah, we have no debuff removal. Wait, no, we do. Do we? No, that's only with her leadership. For some reason, I thought her passive might have it. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do our skills here. Okay, boom, boom. Awakening skill, go. Let that go for a little bit there. Got Thanos doing a snap. Alright, so hopefully we're doing some good damage here. I don't like that we just can't tell how much damage we're doing in this first phase of Mephisto. It's a little bit annoying. Did we... Oh, we did push him to the next phase. That's really nice. Alright, less than a minute. Very, very happy with that. Oh yeah, look at that damage. Oh yeah, Supergiant's definitely dishing out some damage here. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Let's not get stunned there. Oh, we need to run. Get out of your animation. We got frozen. Oh, well, that healing topped us back up, so that's nice. So the healing seems to be enough. She didn't take a ton of damage, actually, from that attack. Does she have elemental resistance, or high elemental resistance? Okay, can that vortex go away, please? Thank you. The vortex just kept following me, and why are we so far away from him? There we go. Okay, let's... Well, he's about to go into rage mode here, and he... Wait, why did my 5th skill not go up? Okay. Need to switch here because she ignores iframe, so she's going to sit there and finish that attack, and I do not want to get killed. And there we go. Oh, what happened there? Why is there, like, no damage? Oh, did my rage not go off? Of course it didn't. I think not. Ooh, there we go. That's going to be some damage. Alright, let's just finish them off quicker there. The awakening skill takes a little too long to ramp up in that damage. Oh, we still got Thanos there. For some reason I thought you couldn't cancel the awakening skill too early. Rage. There we go. Yes, you're not the only one with a rage meter there, Mephisto. I can do rage every 6 seconds here. Or I become enraged every 6 seconds. Ah. Oh, we got our awakening skill again. Let's get some damage. Ooh, yeah, look at that damage. Okay, I think I should have been using that awakening skill the whole time. Don't know what I was thinking. I got a little too complacent here. I'm just like doing regular skill rotations. Ah, run. I don't have debuff removal. Ah. Yeah, take that. Alright. Okay, yeah, so we definitely could have done this faster if I was paying more attention about canceling that awakening skill and going right into the third skill. Because that seemed to do significantly more damage. And the last one. Alright, so this should finish him off here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so Supergiant, it's doing really well. I mean, I was expecting her to do well because she seemed like she was doing really well when I first had a regular obelisk on her. So after switching over to Rage, then, I mean, she should only get better, and she definitely did. So Supergiant, yeah, she's looking really good here. So if you're a fan of Supergiant, I definitely recommend where the heck is she, getting her transcended, because she can do pretty much everything. She's got the damage for World Boss Legend, and she's got the survivability, because we had no healing strikers there, we had no debuff removal, and her healing was just enough to keep her topped up, because I don't think we're ever in damage of actually dying there. And what was her actual heal? This was a 15%. It seemed to be like more than that though. Maybe that ticks twice or something in that 1 second. Yeah, so anyway, here's a quick look. Oh, yeah, why'd I say Rage? She has Judgment. I've already forgotten. Look at that. It's just ooh, in one ear, out the other. It just can never remember what I was talking about here at the start. But I guess kind of breaking the fourth wall here. I recorded the Mephisto fight 2 days after the Knull fight, so that could be why I've already forgotten some of this stuff. So if you're wondering why I've seen a little more out of it in terms of a rotation, I was just recording other videos before this, and I had to remember Supergiant's rotation coming back into this. But anyway, she's got Judgment, not Rage, so there's the Judgment, there's her uniform. Still no Urus on her, and back to the stats, and we will end it by showing my cards here. But yeah, Supergiant, very happy with how she's performed. Again, if you like these kind of videos where I'm combining both Knull and Mephisto into one video, let me know in the comments below. If you prefer me to go back to making separate videos, one for Knull and one for Mephisto, also let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be it for this video here. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.